Dominican Republic's incumbent leader Danilo Medina is expected to get another chance at improving the situation of poverty and crime by winning the country's presidential election on Sunday. If re-elected, it would be his fourth consecutive term in office. The Dominican Republic's economy is on the rise thanks to the millions of dollars foreigners spend visiting the Caribbean tourist havens, luxury hotels and beaches. The economy grew 7% last year, and inflation was at a measly 2.3%. But 40% of the nation's 10 million residents are estimated to live in poverty, and the unemployment rate is about 14%, according to government figures. Critics complain that crime has worsened under Medina, and say that his party has been in power for too long. Medina also faces allegations he has unfairly used electoral funds, and brought international criticism over policies that discriminate against the Dominican-born children of Haitian migrant workers. Thousands of these Dominicans never received local identification, and cannot vote in their own country. They say his government has intentionally marginalized them for racist, economic and social reasons. Nevertheless, the 64-year-old Medina is the most popular leader in Latin America. According to a survey by Mexican consultancy Mitofsky, Dominicans give him an 89% approval rating. Medina's centrist PLD party has been in power for 12 years in the Spanish-speaking country, which shares the island of Hispaniola with its troubled neighbor, Haiti. A landslide victory? Surveys of voting intentions by pollsters such as Gallup indicate that Medina will get around 60% of the vote, enough to win the election outright with no runoff. Medina's nearest rival, Social Democrat Luis Abinader, had 29% support, the survey showed. Many of Medina's supporters tout the state of the economy, and improvements in education, as his major accomplishments. When Medina was elected in 2012, he was supposed to be limited to one 4-year stint as president. But he passed a reform in 2015 that has allowed him to run for re-election. "We have two options here, democracy, or one-party dictatorship," said Abinader, a wealthy businessman of Lebanese ancestry, at a recent public appearance in a working-class neighborhood. On Saturday, vote monitors met with opposition members who complained that the president had an unfair campaign funds advantage, and that his party controls the government agencies that make key electoral decisions. Medina shrugs off the criticism. "Businessmen give more to the person who is going to win, so now I have the privilege of being able to pay for more advertising time," the president said. Some 6.7 million of the country's 10 million residents are eligible to vote for president. Also being elected are 32 senators, 190 lower house deputies, and local officials. Polls will be open from 10 o'clock to 2200 hours o'clock GMT on Sunday.